I want to help you recognize something that often fails under the radar: emotional eating. Because it doesn't start with binging or body comments, it starts quietly, casually, almost invisibly. And the earlier we notice the signs, the easier it is to support our kids without guilt, shame, or power struggle. So, what is emotional eating in kids? I'm Bar Aizik, a holistic psychotherapist and the author of Behind Kids' Eating Habits. Emotional eating is when a child eats not because their body is asking for fuel, but because they're trying to meet an emotional need. They're tired, overstimulated, lonely, or maybe something happened at school and they don't have the words for it yet. Food become a way to cope. And no, it's not an adult problem. It starts way earlier than most parents realize because food is the easiest, fastest, most accessible comfort a child can find. So, here are a few early signs of emotional eating in kids. They ask for food right after a full meal. They want food when they're bored or overstimulated. They say they're hungry but reject anything boring or non rewarding. They sneak or hoard food when they are upset or alone. Food become a negotiation tool or source of power. Think about it. When your baby cries and you feed them, they are comforted. That's bonding. That's love. But if the only tool that stick around is food, it can become the go-to response to any discomfort. Without even realizing it, kids learn food make them feel better when I'm sad, mad, or tired. And if we don't step in gradually, that belief grows roots. That's why emotional eating doesn't suddenly show up in adulthood. It grows quietly over time. And the earlier we notice, the easier it is to reshape. I'm going to show you how to deal with it. But if you want to go a little bit more in depth into this topic, you can check my book on the link below. So, what to do instead? This is the most important part. Don't try to fix it in the moment every time. If you only suggest breathing, cuddling, or coming down right after they ask for food and just had a meltdown, it can feel like a trick. And over time, that builds resistance. Instead, think long term. If you want your child to use alternatives to food, they need to feel familiar and safe with those alternatives before the emotional hungers show up. So practice those tools when things are calm. Breath work is part of the bedtime routine. Drawing or playing to unwind after school. That's why when they do feel overwhelmed, they already have emotional tools they know and trust. You not just saying no to food, you're building up their emotional toolkit. And that's what helps them regulate, not just resist. The next thing we want to do is to create a home that teach them regulation, not restrictions. Instead of locking up food or panicking when your child asks for snacks, focus on building awareness and rhythm. Teach them to notice what their tummy feels like, what their emotions feels like, and that food can be part of life, but it's not the only comfort available. And when do you do that consistently? They start building emotional tools instead of emotional craving. So, if you want to go deeper to this topic, as I mentioned, you can check my book on the link below. And if you want to learn how to actually teach your child to pause before emotional eating kick in, I put this video right here.